Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to sit down and chat with you for a little bit, recapping my first trimester. So I took some notes just because I really don't want to forget any of the details. Let's start with a quick recap of the very first symptoms. I have a whole video on my very first symptoms of my pregnancy and I'll link it right above here if you want to check that out. Didn't mention this one in that video. I would wake up with this like weird metallic smell on my hands and I never put that out there, but that was a thing. I do remember that. That was like weird. My breasts got enlarged. Another thing that I didn't mention in that other video that I want to mention today that helped me in the very beginning stages of pregnancy was taking Calm. This is just magnesium powder. It's natural. Got it at Sprouts because I started to notice just like being wide awake at night and not being able to fall asleep, and that helped me, especially if you're going to be experiencing just different things that might keep you up at night. That'll help you calm down and get to sleep, and I highly recommend it. I absolutely would take Calm every single night consistently for at least the first half of my first trimester. So your first trimester is about 13 weeks long. Currently I am sitting at week 15, so that's pretty exciting. I did notice a lot of different things, joint pain in my knees. Here's what I'm gonna say. During my first trimester, from the day of conception to about week 6 was smooth sailing. It was just more like, oh, I'm pregnant. Okay, here's some symptoms, you know, take some Calm just to help you sleep at night. It was great, it was fine. And then week 6 happened, and that is when fatigue hit like crazy. Week 6 through week 11, those were some of the toughest days. I was just so tired, so exhausted. You know, like when you have the flu and you just feel sick, can't do much, you're just moving in slow motion. That's how it felt. But to add on to that, I was thinking about it. It felt very isolating because not very many people knew. My husband and close friends, close family knew, but everyone on my day-to-day encounter, on my Instagram, nobody knew. It felt very, very isolating. So the fatigue was there, the food aversions. Let's talk about food aversions. Although I didn't get morning sickness, I 100% developed food aversions. I am somebody who eats meat at every meal, some type of protein. Specifically, I love steak, love beef patties, love any red meat. Completely could not even stand the smell or even like looking at meat patties, like the beef patties we make at home, and I was like, oh no, this is terrible. What am I gonna eat? I'm just trying to hit my protein, and that's an important thing that my doula told me. She was like, you want to maintain your protein intake. Baby's taking so much, needing to build his muscles. I was kind of just in a panic. I'm just over here trying to survive the day. Nothing sounded appetizing. Those were my first 2 top food aversions, and not only that, my appetite was gone. And I think that the pressure in my head of thinking like you need to eat to fuel yourself and this baby and not being able to or not wanting to was kind of a lot. I felt guilt. When we would eat, I would eat the tiniest child portions and then I would feel full. One of the things that I continue to experience today is just like hiccup burping. Like, I don't know, I don't want to call it heartburn because I don't feel like it's specifically heartburn. It just feels more like hiccuping and burping, yeah, week 6 through 11, that was when it was the hardest. And here's another thing that I experienced. I was anticipating it. That's why I wasn't alarmed or scared when it happened. One day, I want to say it was week 6, between week 6 and 8, I was at the gym, went to the bathroom, and I noticed I was spotting. But I had read that spotting is pretty normal. I can't remember if it's because it's implantation bleeding. I would do more research if you are experiencing that, you know, based on your spotting period, if you do spot. So I went to the bathroom that day at the gym and I was like, oh, okay. And I told my coach and she kind of was like, oh my gosh, do you want to stop working out? Are you okay? And I was like, honestly, I'm fine. I think I could finish the workout. It's not painful. It's not heavy. It was literally light pink, not intense, not full on like a flow. It was literally just that like spotting, and it only lasted that one day. So the next day it was gone. It never spotted or bled again. So with all of that, to this day, I feel like I have a new symptom every single week. Once week 12 hit, I was like, Okay, I think we're coming out of the woods a little bit. I was telling my husband today, I'm just blown away every day at God's design for women, motherhood. The fact that my body knows what to do without anybody telling it. It knows exactly what to do at every single phase, every single day, every single week. It's just mind-blowing. Women are incredible. We are so blessed. God is... I have no words. I'm like speechless at his design and his plan for women, his blueprint and how this all works. I'm just like in awe. We are chosen to do this, whether it's carry this baby or be a mother. Like, it's just hats off to mothers everywhere. Another thing I experienced, increase in frequency of needing to go pee. I try to drink all of my water by 5 p.m. I shoot for 80 ounces every single day. 128 ounces is a gallon. So I'm like, okay, if I can get close to that, I'm pretty happy. I try to not drink so much before bed so I don't make it even worse, because I know I'm gonna get up anyway to go to the bathroom. Along with that, bowel movement. That changed a lot for me. Very routine before pregnancy, at least twice a day. Now with this baby growing inside, I have a hard time. Constipation is a big thing in your first trimester. What really helps me is chug water. The more I drink, the better I feel. Another thing in my first trimester that was so trippy to me, how bloated you feel. So this is my first baby, and I've heard that for your second and third and multiple babies, you do start to show much earlier in your pregnancy, but I just feel extremely bloated. For the whole first trimester, it just felt like I was extremely bloated, like I ate too much or I had a massive burrito and now I'm just so full. It doesn't feel like I have a baby in there as far as the way I look. Going back to the whole feeling isolated in my first trimester, I did tell everybody, I told the world week 12, and I could not wait any longer. Once I did, it was like so liberating. It was so exciting. If I can give you any type of advice, if it was me watching this back or a friend or somebody, just be so patient and kind and gentle to yourself, because I know in those moments of feeling isolated or exhaustion and fatigue or like you're not doing enough, it can feel really foreign. I don't know, like you're lying to people. I don't know, like you have this weight on your shoulder. Just know it's so temporary. Gratitude always helps get through the really, really tough times. It's okay to feel all the things. Trust me, I've cried, I've laughed, I've cried more and a lot more than probably ever, but just know you are not alone. And don't forget to take your prenatal vitamins. Prenatal vitamins are so important. I take those every single night before bed. Taking those in the morning was making me nauseous. Another piece of advice I would say is keep moving your body. Stay active, walk, do your favorite type of workout. Really, really, really does help so much to just stay moving. That kept me grounded. I felt strong. It carries over and over into the rest of your pregnancy. Comment down below if you're pregnant or how many weeks you are, or if you're planning to be pregnant. Love reading every single comment. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!